Good morning, everybody, and welcome back to the farm. I have a pivot and it's stuck, and there's only one way to get it out. Going to use this fresh squeezed orange juice to rally my strength, and then we have some stuff to load up. Honestly, we're lucky. It's only going to be about 97 degrees Fahrenheit today. So we're not breaking 100 degrees, but it is going to be humid. So prepare to get sweaty and muddy. We're breaking out the short little rain boots for this job today. I honestly can't believe there was a battery out here. You think there's any mice in this pile? Maybe not mice, but definitely spiders. Do we think 8 bags is going to be enough? Let's do one more for good measure. Maybe just one more. There we go. That should do it.
Chief is a family-owned, Nebraska-based company comprised of 7 diverse brands. Chief, trusted, tested, true.
We have arrived at the scene of the crime. I'm thinking a wiser move might have been to go with the tall rain boots. The short rain boots, I'm on my tippy toe right now.
Oh no. Oh, we're just going for it?
I am just gonna go for it because it's my feet are soaked anyways. This is what we're working with here. Ready? It is almost up to my knees. And it is this whole bottom. My foot is sunk down and it's squishy about this deep down here.
Well,
so
the pivot's coming.
we need to fill this whole track here with rock. So the pivot was going this way, and this is where it got stuck. We backed it up a little bit and it walked out of the hole, but now we need to put enough rock here
So it can
that
get
it'll
up the
walk
wall.
up this way here. This is gonna be a muddy job. I have to say, there's a very small part of me that's actually having fun right now. When you're a kid, you know, it's not that great to play in the mud. Parents don't like when you get so messy. But now, it is literally my job to play in the mud. And I'm the adult now, so I can get as muddy as I want. Gage, you ready?
What?
Are you ready?
What are we doing?
We're gonna have some fun.
Is this fun?
Oh, this is fun.
We want to get as close as possible with the rock.
outdoor clothes, you're ready to get very dirty.
That ain't nothing.
My shoes are full of water.
Got my work boots on.
Ooh. Okay.
I don't. I am wearing.
Grant is wearing tennis shoes. That is not appropriate work footwear there, sir. I guess we just start and see how big of a splash we can make.
Yeah, and then we'll bust them open with the shovel once they're in the puddle.
Perfect. Yeah.
Yeah.
It is a very large
They just
hole.
follow Laura all the way out there.
I'm just gonna start with one, and once I work up my confidence with my footholds in this
We
mud,
could definitely carry 2 on an even work surface, but it is muddy and slippery.
I'm just gonna start with one so I don't fall down.
Gage, you got 1 or 2. There we go. Oh no! How wet? That's why we don't carry 2. I peer pressured him into carrying him 2.
Is that the hole?
Oh!
That's the hole.
Nice.
Now we gotta stab them with a shovel so they don't float.
I cannot believe you fell into the hole. That
Well, I
was
meant
so
to
funny.
step over it, but I just brain wasn't braining and just stepped right in it.
Oh, that's so funny. All right, we're at 3, and the hole is still this deep.
Time for some more, huh?
And the problem is that the hole
Keeps going.
continues.
Well, and this is one of 3 tracks out here.
There's one behind you, Gage. Don't step back too far.
All right, another round.
Another round. All right, if Gage can do 2, I feel like maybe I can.
Oh, you definitely can. Just don't pull a Gage and fall on the track.
That's my goal.
I think Laura would put your 2 in the same track, and then Gage's 1 or 2, whatever he decides to carry, will go in a different track.
The track behind it.
Yeah.
Yep.
Load me up.
Got it?
Yep.
One this time, huh?
Just one.
How deep's that one? Pretty deep?
Yeah. This one is a lot wider. As far as like the hole goes all the way out here.
Some of you might be asking why there's 3 tracks. It's because this has a corner arm. So here's the first tower, and it has tracks on it. And then here's another track that you can see it's not in, but the pivot ends right here and then bends. And then there's another tower up there that is 2 tires wide.
Think I can make it?
Yeah, you're gonna splash me. Oh!
Grant is way too clean right now. If I was a pivot tire, could I walk up there?
Well, so we need to figure out where the front tire is and where the back tire is, because they spin in holes.
So then we can space them apart evenly.
Yeah, before you bust that bag, let me count. So we need to go 18 feet from that first bag. So count 6 steps from down there, Gage. Okay, yeah, we need them right there.
I think I didn't bust this open yet.
Let's get some more bags in there.
Right there.
Yeah.
There we go.
All right, where Laura's standing.
These things are so grippy.
So that's lava rock. It's full of air holes, so it's lighter for us to carry out. But then when we want to take farm implements through it, it doesn't wreck the farm implements. It kind of just crumbles. And it's very, very grippy. All right, throw it in, Gage.
Oh, I'm in the splash zone. Right here. You got it.
Oh!
Oh, that feels pretty good.
Yeah,
Look at that. That's definitely
shallower.
You're gonna try and go for all 3? Audience, what do you think? Don't pull your back out. Ooh, I don't know. Are the bags gonna hold? Oh!
There we go, look at that.
Keep going. Easy, don't fall, don't fall. Watch out, Gage, he's got 3. We chose to do this right away in the morning so we could try and take advantage of some cooler weather, but I have to say, it is still plenty hot out here.
All right, that's all the rock we have. Let's just see if the pivot goes through it.
Do we give it a try? Okay.
All right,
And-
gauge to the point.
Okay.
If it doesn't work, then we'll just have to go back and get more rocks. Forward.
Forward.
Good luck. Don't get lost.
Okay. Oh, don't fall over.
That's just mud.
Okay, Gage, you can start the pivot now. Just run the engine. Run the well at 10 vacuum,
Okay.
and then I'll set the speed of this thing. But you'll have to put it on engine run after you're all done. The normal switches. Okay, go. Bye.
Alright.
Look at this pile of mud that this tire is pushing. So this one, you'll notice it has a track around the outside, and that's because it always gets stuck. Look at this mud that's just gushing out from every angle. All right, it's about to hit our first bag of rock here. So far. Okay, it's starting to go under it. Here we go. We should have spaced them out evenly enough that by the time this one is over the first bag of rock, that back tire starts to hit our second round of tires.
I'll see it's sinking where we don't have rock.
Hopefully that back tire is enough to push it through. The next bag is right here. So it's just got to make it through this spot. Come on.
Come on.
Come on. Stay under there. Oh, it's pushing.
Okay, it's climbing up.
Okay, this back tire is going to start to hit first round of rock right now. Come on. Do you think we need taller tires on this pivot?
We probably do. So these are small tires with tracks. We have found that the best is 38-inch tall tires, which we'll show you in a little bit. Just hang with us, and we'll show you why we put tall tires on a pivot.
Pivot water is the best water. Straight from the Ogallala Aquifer. It's so cold and so refreshing. Might just have to take a shower in this once we're done.
You're all muddy. I don't know if you know how muddy you are.
I feel sweaty. Am I muddy too?
You're very muddy.
My boots. They're suctioned on my foot.
There it is. It's moving now. So this pivot gets probably twice as heavy when it's full of water, and you can imagine much slipperier.
Look
when
at
it's
that, Grant. That pile it's pushing there. Our rock is completely covered in mud now. That first tire's out. Now it just needs to get enough traction to pull this back one out.
We're doing all this work to keep all this corn alive and healthy. The corn is super tall. You can see it. It's touching the truss rods of the pivot. But it's all so nice looking. That's why we have to be out here digging out of the mud. It looks pretty nice from up here.
Really?
Yeah,
Getting a little humid down here.
nice up here. I can see the other tower coming in. Hopefully if that makes it through, we'll be fine. So since this last tower swings, if you're mechanically interested, you can see how this works. So there's a little switch in this box that tells that one when to move, and rollers under here are to help it slide around. And this keeps it all straight. And there's actually a wire buried underneath the whole field that tower follows.
So our second predicament is that our Ranger is stuck now, but it was in 2-wheel drive and it was carrying all the rock in the back. So let's see if Grant's driving skills and 4-wheel drive can get this thing out. I am muddy. Wow. Got it. I can't tell if it's hotter in the cornfield or out here in the sun.
Okay, the last tower's walking through. You can see the bags of rock. Where's the shovel?
Back here.
We need a shovel.
Okay, here we go.
It's pushing the bag up. Yeah. This one's getting through just fine. That track's not very deep.
There we go. Look at it. Just eats that whole bag in one bite.
Walking right through it. So this whole tower actually steers itself with this contraption right here. It follows that buried wire underneath the ground. I think we're good.
I think we're good too. That rock was enough. We just need to make it about 6 more feet.
There.
I've got a beetle in my shoe, Grant. Ew.
Look how deep this track's getting over here.
It's like being in a rainforest. Oh my goodness. I'm guessing at some point this year we'll have to bring rock out here too. All this to water our corn. Is it worth it?
I think so. I wish corn was in $4 right now.
Me too. That's okay. We're gonna get water started on this pivot and it can continue going around. And hopefully by the time it comes around next time, it'll have some time to dry out. But I think it's time to maybe start thinking about some different tire options for especially this end tower here. So now we're going to go look at a pivot that we actually replaced all the tires on earlier this year. It's been going around, it's made a couple circles, and we're doing some tests. We're gonna see which tires perform best. Look at what a great job the pivot does watering our corn. Isn't it a beautiful thing?
That water's cold.
It feels so good. I think there's some rocks in there.
Yuck.
I don't even think, is it even worth putting my shoe back on? I mean, that's disgusting.
Probably just wear tennis shoes and you don't have to dump your shoes out.
So what if you drop something on your toe and it breaks your toe?
Gotta be quick. Gotta be real quick.
Yellow.
Okay, so you got the Lockwood moving to 50?
Lockwood's at 50.
Okay, now walk the Zamatic at forwards at 80%.
Okay, Lockwood is moving in reverse at 50. Thematic forward at 80.
Yeah. Or make it go, put it at 100.
Yeah, it's at 100 already. So.
Perfect. All right.
Out here at the first tire, you'll notice this looks much different than the tires from this morning. There's no track around it, and it's so much taller. Look at that tread pattern. Isn't that interesting?
It's non-directional, so going forward or reverse, it's still supposed to get the same traction. These are from our good friends at Titan, and look at the track they make. So much less the track.
Look at that.
But just having it being so much taller gives it so much more surface area than those small tires. Let's go look at the next one.
You can just barely tell. It's hardly even run over the ridged portion. That's impressive. Here's our next one.
This one's a little more traditional tractor tire tread. This tire is going this way and the other tire is faced the other way, so it can help dig through the mud.
Again, from Titan, 38s. These are tall. Stand next to that, Grant. Show the people.
That's a big tire.
That is a big tire right there. This next one is a radial tire. This is from their AgriVantage line. All of these tires, when we chose the spot along the pivot to place them at, we put them up on a scale. Everything's been weighed. All of the tire pressures have been precisely measured and calculated to do the best at each spot along the pivot.
Okay, this is another non-directional tire. This is the hydration lug. We really like the skinny tires that are tall, so you still get good surface area, but it doesn't, if the track does get deep, it doesn't make a huge track that the tractor bounces through. And these are also way easier to close in the fall.
We do drive over every single pivot track multiple times. So the way these things look is very important to us and the wear and tear on our tractors and just our comfort in general.
Yeah, but we also want these tires to last a long time because this pivot might be out here for 40 years. So the longer these tires last, the better off we are.
The less times we have to walk out here dragging a tire and change one. Now this is nice. I am so grateful for Titan and all of our friends there. Not only have they helped us out with tractor tires, but now pivot tires. I can't wait to see how these things do throughout the season. So thank you so much, and don't forget to stay tuned so we can see how these do. Now, do I go take a shower or do I just rock like this for the rest of the day? 46 by 18. Not the biggest, but not too shabby.
That's pretty good.
That's pretty good. That's a healthy looking ear of corn. Ideally, we'd want to see some of these ones up here a little bit more pollinated, but overall ear health looks really good. There's no worms or bugs or anything that got in here. Now, this is not an eating ear of corn, although you could. It just tastes really starchy. It's not like sweet corn, but this would go into either ethanol production or animal food, something like that. Look at that. We gotta wait for this to mature a little bit more, dry all the way out, and then we'll harvest it. We started a couple more pivots, got back to the farmyard, and I actually just got an alert on my phone that we are in a severe thunderstorm watch until about midnight tonight. And look at the clouds that are rolling in. Pepper keeping a watchful eye on everything, per usual. Says hi to everyone. I guess we'll see if it rains tonight. Oh, did you guys see that lightning? I just want to take this opportunity and say thank you so much for watching today's video. I hope you enjoyed seeing us get so muddy. Like I said, it's hard work, but it is actually really fun to work with Grant and Gage. They make everything just fun. And it's nice to know that everything we do, we've got you guys at home watching and hopefully cheering us on. So hopefully we get a good rain tonight. We'll see what happens. Thanks for watching today's video, and we'll see you in the next one. Bye. think, Pepper? What are the odds of getting struck by lightning? It's raining! You guys! This is amazing! What in the world? You doing okay under there, Pepper? Just surveying everything? I told you guys that I got to play in the mud for work today. Now I get to play in the rain.